and thanks for joining us for your CCRC Community News Update. I'm Asia Gore. When a parent is no longer able to care for their child, a family member or friend may be tasked with the important role of caregiving. One family shared with us their experience receiving care through the Emergency Bridge program. Here's their story.
I wish you were a real boy, said Geppetto. They needed family to stay with, and they were in foster care with a family, but that wasn't related.
Earlier this year,
Let me get the blocks.
4 young children came to live with their Aunt Jacqueline and her husband.
It was just me and my husband and my granddaughter. So to go from me and him and having our weekends together to taking on 4 kids, it was a big life changer. And then we have one that is autistic, so that I'm still learning every day on how to work with him.
Despite the challenges, Jacqueline and her husband couldn't imagine a different outcome.
Well, I just knew I had to because they're our family and I wanted them with family. And I think they should be with family. Then at least we could show them love while they are with us.
But taking in the kids wasn't easy, not just because of the sheer work involved, but also the documentation and childcare.
Zoe, she helped me so much because nobody was really helping me find childcare. I was basically doing it by myself. Because of Zoe, it went a lot quicker and faster. If it wasn't for her, honestly, I think I would have probably needed a few more months before it got done.
With the help of CCRC childcare navigator Zoe Zelaya, Jacqueline secured childcare with a trusted provider.
You want a snack? Yeah.
And the funds to pay for the service.
Without the childcare, it would be really hard to pay for daycare and to work and to have peace of mind, knowing that she is watching them and I'm not worrying about anything or not. I can't quit my job. So I'm like, this helps tremendously. The Bridge program was the one that helped me through it all.
Through the state's Emergency Childcare Bridge program, which facilitates the immediate placement of foster children into a stable childcare setting, CCRC helped secure for the family free care and, most importantly,
tonight I'm making a stew with potatoes, veggies.
Peace of mind.
The Childcare Resource Center was very important.
Trauma-informed care helps families and childcare providers understand how trauma impacts a child's development. CCRC's Family Wellbeing Division is offering TIC training to parents through our Planting Prosperity program. Families receive $20 per training completed, up to $120 for all 6 modules. Trainings are available in English and Spanish throughout June. Participants will leave with a better understanding of how to create a safe, stable, and nurturing relationship and environment for their children to ensure they thrive. Check out our community calendar for more information. Child and family advocates, community partners, and experts in the field joined us at our San Bernardino Policy Forum for a panel discussion on hurdles to success that families face. CCRC News Update reporter Megan Sack was there and joins us with more. Megan?
That's right, Asia. Panelists explored the burden that childcare, food, and shelter plays in the lives of families.
Keynote speaker Dr. Manuel Pastor shared data on the migration of families from LA County to the Inland Empire. With this influx of children and families in San Bernardino and Riverside counties, panelists discussed the need for comprehensive services. Issues of shelter, education, and childcare were among the topics discussed. Here's what a few attendees had to say about what they heard.
Thinking about the whole picture that affects how we serve young children in our region. So not just looking specifically at the services, but also about the workforce that's serving children and the challenges that they face, and sort of recognizing that, you know, in order to make sure we're able to do what we need to do at the child level, that we're addressing challenges and problems throughout the whole system.
I think it's very important that we are very aware of each other's works and the things that we're doing. I think one of the things that we can really build upon is making sure that we maximize our resources that are available. But we can do so much more when we're all together, working together. If we're trying to do things by ourselves, I think too many times that we're going to leave something out or leave a gap that just isn't filled. And by being able to come together and learn about all the different things that we're all doing here, we're all serving the same families, we're all serving the same people, and so it's really important to try to ensure that we're wrapping around those services.
Today was a full house with about 100 attendees for the panel discussion. For CCRC News, I'm Megan Sack. Asia, back to you.
Thanks, Megan. If you missed it, check out the recap by visiting CCRC's Strengthening Families blog on our website. The women responsible for making changes in our society come in all ages, races, and backgrounds. The theme of this year's Women's History Month is Women Who Advocate for Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion. In selecting that theme, the National Women's History Alliance says it wanted to recognize women throughout the country who believe a positive future can only be achieved by eliminating bias and discrimination, quote, entirely from our lives and institutions. Women's History Month was first celebrated in 1987, but the true origins of the recognition date back further. It started as a Women's History Week with a local celebration in Santa Rosa, California. In terms of our own history, CCRC was founded by a group of women. Today, CCRC's 6-person operational strategies team includes 3 women. Check out our noteworthy news blog on the CCRC website for more information. CCRC's esteemed board of directors provides critical input on the agency's trajectory. Today, we'd like to introduce you to board member Shelia Jones, who brings to the table a wealth of knowledge on the financial sector.
The excitement for me is during the holiday season, where parents was able to come in and get the bags of groceries. There was joy on their face as well as the kids. It's just an overwhelming moment.
CCRC board member Shelia Jones feels overwhelming joy when she sees families come in for books and toys during CCRC's annual holiday drive. She loves how the agency helps families in need. She says it's easy to relate.
My kids was latchkey kids. Being a single mom, raising 2 kids, putting them somewhere so I can work, not just standard hours, long hours. That's why it was so important that I wanted to be a part of this journey.
She brings on her journey with CCRC years of experience in the banking sector, where she has worked on the investment team and audit team.
So I was able to share some of my experience, making sure we check this and validate that, and in order to make sure everything is lined up.
Not only does she line up budgets, Shelia knows how to line up a bowling ball against a set of pins.
Secret is bowling. I bowl really well. My highest game been maybe 260, but I don't share out bowl, so I get out there and show my stuff, and they get excited, and I get excited.
Passion and determination guide Shelia's life, whether that's in the bowling alley, on the hiking trail, in her career, or in giving back to her community.
I have been described as a person that has demonstrated a lot of passion. I really care about people. Whatever support we can do to help them in their journey that's my passion.
You can learn more about our board by visiting the leadership page on our website. Here are some things to know before you go. San Bernardino Playday is this Saturday at our office on Mill Street. And for our San Fernando Valley families, mark your calendars for Annabelle Godwin Playday on April 13th. That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to follow us on social media. Keeping you up to speed and informed, I'm Asia Gore with your CCRC Community News Update.